set this up right here. Don't mind me, just give me 1 second. Okay, is this acceptable distance to see? Nope, bollocks. Looks like it. Alright. Good shit, good stuff. Okay, let me change this to live chat. Top messages. All messages. Let me see if I can't move this a little bit closer. Just give me 1 second. Oh. Sorry. Okay. Let's just move. Okay. Let's take this. Move this here. I want to be able to see chat in case somebody chats something. So let's move this. Oh, come on. Ah, shit. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Sorry. Let me move this. Okay. So now we're getting set up. Okay. Alright. Here we go. We're going to be doing solo. What film am I on right now? Let's do solo zombies in Spaceland.
I am Willard Wyler, master of the macabre. For over 40 years, I directed the most terrifying, visceral, and bloody scenes ever committed to film. My contribution to horror is nothing short of genius. Before my retirement, people demanded to know my secret. How did I make it all look so real? If you really want to know how the sausage is made in a Willard Wyler picture, the recipe is simple. First, you add actors. Then, you start grinding. Hello? Hey! Anybody here?
Welcome to the stream.
This is the place, right? I feel like we're being set up for some punk-ass reality show.
This is a Willard Wyler production. One time he held an audition on an abandoned steamship and then sunk it just for effect.
Wait, you mean with the actors on it?
Yeah, I was
We're doing Spaceland. I'm just letting the intro play out.
Willard Wyler?
You're late. Welcome. You've all been chosen to play a unique role in my
Welcome to the Call of Duty Zombie
stream. My killer comeback. But I'll warn you now, my methods tend to be a little extreme.
Is he kidding?
I expect my actors to give it their all. Their blood, their bodies, everything to the performance. Thus, it is imperative we set the mood to achievement of my career. The first scene is set in the 1980s. I call it Zombies in Spaceland.
My favorite Call of Duty Zombies map.
He is so not kidding.
What's the Letterman jacket?
And the blade!
Let me just look at this chat real quick.
Our wardrobes reflect the parts we're auditioning for. And clearly, I'm the nerd.
Ugh.
Well, yeah, I'm letting it play out for the people who aren't familiar with the story, at least, of Zombies in Spaceland. In case they're, wanting to see that sort of thing.
He scored!
I always like Poindexter out of this crew. Alright, here we go. Zombie spaceland. Let's go. Hopefully we can get Poindexter. I feel like I should probably turn the volume down. You know what? I'm gonna do that real quick. Turn this down. Just a touch. Who we get? Oh, we got the hip hop guy. Cool. Alright, let's get the power on first. And then we'll try to get some melees here.
Yeah, this ought to get the place done.
I'm gonna pick this up now because it's an investment. Let me just read that.
You will die. Please make it a point to die in some incredible fashion. The last lot of you weren't very convincing.
Where the zombies at? Okay. So, what's your favorite map on this game? I personally, obviously, Zombies in Spaceland is my favorite map, so it's obviously gonna be Zombies in Spaceland. But I also really like Attack of the Radioactive Thing. I always thought this game had like one of the best zombies themes. I really miss when zombies game, like the zombies mode, had like themes to them because they don't really do that anymore. The theme is just there's zombies in this game mode, and that's it. I'm trying to keep an eye on chat, but obviously the chat is sideways for me. Which obviously I can flip the phone the other way if needed, but I'm pretty sure this is the best way to have it. Bonk, bonk. I've been playing a lot of that recently, Team Fortress 2, which is weird because I usually don't play non-horror games. But it's a lot of fun. Usually I just play a lot of Dead by Daylight, but you know, bonk. But sometimes it's nice to play some class-based stuff. Damn, I got them hands. I'm Mike Tyson. I'm Mike Tyson. I got the hands on me. I'm saying. Oh, ammo. Oh, frags. Okay, I haven't used any of my frags yet, but I mean that's good to have, I guess. Okay. So. Damn, I missed all of those. Which area do I need to be in again? I just had this the other day. I'll know once I see it. I'll know once I see it. What? Where the Hoff at? Never mind. Yep, I need to go over there.
Hold on to this delay.
Take that. I don't plan on doing the Easter egg, but I'll take it anyway. Why not? But yeah, I am. Speaking of random bullshit, earlier I actually watched Goodfellas earlier for the first time ever. It was such a good movie. It was definitely cool, for sure. Do I go nuke? Ah, fuck it. Why not? I don't care. You're not a nuke. Alright, we're going ahead and gonna get the power on over here. Nope. Yeah, Goodfellas was definitely a really cool movie. I loved Ray Liotta's performance in Goodfellas. It was definitely, it was so good. Man, keeping an eye on chat and playing the game is difficult. I'm just gonna, whenever I see chats, just pause to read. But, you know, right now there's nobody here, so obviously I'm not gonna do it. You know. Where is it? There it is. Power. I got the power! Okay, power's on. Oh, hey. Cool, somebody's here. So, power's on for over here. We just need to go through the portal now. Go wait. I will pop critical on you, bro. Hello. There we goes. Okay. So that's one. Now we need to come over here and do this.
Here you go.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have Kendalls. Well, not Kendalls. I have a Kendall, but you know, good enough, right? So my main course of action is just pack my gun and then I'll start buying perks. But you know, I think I've got all the Call of Duty Zombies games that I really want right now, but I'm thinking about, like, the only other one I really want right now, I'm thinking is Black Ops 4, just because, like, I love historical fiction, which is why I'm such a big fan of Assassin's Creed. So I think that I would definitely really like to have BO4, just because, like, Ancient Evil, 9, and At Dead of Night. Probably wouldn't play Voyage just because, like, I don't really care about the Titanic, but, you know, it'd be still nice to have. Sucks they don't try anything new and cool and experimental with zombies anymore, like they did with At Dead of Night. I mean, not At Dead of Night, with, like, Ancient Evil and stuff. It's like, I miss when zombies games had, like, themes and stuff. What? Wait a minute, what? Oh, this! I thought you meant the trash can. I was gonna say, why would I pay the trash can? But yeah, I kind of miss, like, not saying, like, I'm not complaining about, BO6, but I bought BO6 and it's like, part of me wishes I would have just bought, like, BO4. Because, like, Black Ops 6 just doesn't have a theme. Like, Black Ops 6 is just prison, town, and, I think there's also, like, pick up what? What do they want me to pick up? I have no idea. Alright. Oh. Well, would you look at that? Isn't that just convenient as hell? But, like, there just doesn't seem to be, like, a clear theme to, you know, to Black Ops 6. It's just kind of random maps, and I'm not saying that's a bad decision, per se. But, you know, I'm always going to prefer maps that have a theme, like Spaceland, or, you know, well, just all the Infinite Warfare maps, all the Chaos maps from Black Ops 4, Mob of the Dead, and, you know, just general, like, maps like that. It's like, I'll always What the hell? Oh, come on. Are you serious? I really got DC. That's so bullshit. Okay. Oh, I have different Fate and Fortune cards. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, I wouldn't really need that, but it's still good to know. No, I'm just gonna leave it stock. Alright, let's start.
I am Willard Wider, master of...
Who am I getting? Come on, Poindexter.
Normally, I'd say fight me, but in this case, like, let's not do that.
This is such a good map, though. What's that say? Oh, it's just the spaceland.
Welcome back to the 80s! Ah, and what a marvelous time it was. You know, They just don't make horror movies like they did back then any longer. I'm so weak and sick.
I don't want to get copyright. So, yikes. You know what? We're just going to have to leave it alone. Oh, what'd I do? Come on, I'm missing point blank.
Does anybody know if these boards will even work?
Oh right, it's first round. I completely forgot. Whoops. I wasn't even paying attention.
Oh my god. What happened to this place?
No! It's gonna be the end of this stream when they copyright it and I can't put it up as a VOD. You know what? I'm just gonna mute the. I'm gonna talk over it for now. But I'm gonna go ahead and. Come on, mute. Come on, mute! Oh, shit. Mute this damn music, come on! Oh my god, why won't it... Tips and tricks. It won't turn the sound off. The sound needs to be off so we don't end up losing the stream. I'd like... Okay, there we go. I'll just have to explain that to anybody who comes into the stream. So the sound is off, coincidentally. Somebody joined right as I mentioned that, but the sound is off. I had to turn it off because they're playing copywritten music. And personally, I would like this video to go up as a VOD. This VOD to go up as a video, whatever the hell, after it's, you know, it's recorded. So personally, I'd like that to not get copywritten, you know. That's just me, though. Come on, where are the zombies at? Come on. Where are the zombies? There they are. Bonk. Am I jamming it in the neck with a spoon? What is that? You know what? I don't care. So what else did I want to talk about? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is, I recently, as of a day or two ago, I finished watching Silent Hill 4, because obviously it doesn't have a modern console port. I was like, kind of like throughout the whole, you know, game, I was like, eh, so, you know, it's okay, like, it's not really good, like, well, it was good, but it's not really bad, but it's also not really, like, I'm not, like, jumping up and down and being like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. But by the end, I was like, oh my god. Like, once everything starts to kind of get explained in Silent Hill 4, it's like, oh my god, wow, that really is good. I don't know how that game ever really failed. I think that was one of the examples of, like, a game taking place outside of Silent Hill done well. Like, I think, to me, I'm not really a huge fan of, like, the cult stuff in Silent Hill, but if they were to, like, how do I put this? I'm not a fan of the cult stuff in Silent Hill, but I think that the games always need to tie back to the town, and if it's not going to tie back to the town, it needs to tie back to the cult. So personally, it's like, I think that's why I like Silent Hill 4 so much, is like, it doesn't take place in Silent Hill. Well, I mean, it does partly, but, you know, you get the point. It's not going to take place in Silent Hill, sure, whatever. But it ties back to the cult through Walter Sullivan, which does make me kind of enjoy it more, because it at least has that thing that ties it to Silent Hill. So I enjoy it for that reason. Like, that's something that worries me about Silent Hill F, is that it's going to take place in Japan. And it's not like a problem on its own or nothing. Oh, I just realized I can open some doors now. And that's not a problem on its own or anything like that. And I'm glad they're finally doing something with, you know, another character having a unique otherworld, because we haven't had a unique otherworld since our boy James in Silent Hill 2. But I'm cautiously excited for the future of Silent Hill, because I think Silent Hill F is, like, I'm glad they're doing another otherworld for a character, because, again, like I said, James is the only other character that's ever had a different otherworld before. But I'm nervous that it's taking place in Japan, because the town of Silent Hill is obviously in America, in Maine. So I don't understand, because the cult's long gone by this point in the story. So if they... Where's this power switch? There it is. So if it doesn't, like, I'm worried that they're going to have it be like, it's not going to tie back to The Order, it's not going to tie back to Silent Hill itself, and I'm really worried they're going to kind of muddy up the, you know, the lore of Silent Hill by making it like, oh, now they don't even have to go to the town. Kind of like, I kind of think of it like Raccoon City and Resident Evil, except the difference is the game's not called Raccoon City. Resident Evil's always been a game that's really not tied to being in Raccoon City, so it doesn't need to, you know? It can be in other locations, but Silent Hill is named after the town. So I feel like if the games doesn't take place at least partly in the town, it does kind of like, then why even make a Silent Hill game by that point? Because then you're just kind of making, you know, just any old horror game, you know, because it's not Silent Hill without Silent Hill. But that's personally just me. I'm sure there's plenty of people who will probably disagree with me and say that the town is just too limited storytelling-wise, but I don't think so. I think that Silent Hill is a game that needs to take place in Silent Hill because, like I said, the game is named after the town. So it just feels a little weird to basically have what makes up majority of the identity of the series be removed. So that's why I'm cautiously optimistic for Silent Hill going forward. If they keep Bloober Team on, but I'm worried about Silent Hill Townfall and there he is, Townfall and it's the Hoff. It's the dude from SpongeBob. But I worry that with Silent Hill F and Townfall that they're going to potentially make or break the series, and I don't want them to shelve the series for another over 10 years because that would really suck. But, you know, the other thing I'm worried about with Silent Hill, though, is that they might kind of, how do I put this? That they might put all their eggs in one basket and just do a repeat of what they've been doing, and that worries me. Like, that they might, because of the success of Silent Hill 2, they're going to go all in with the new movie and the new games, and I feel like all it's going to take is one of those games to flop, and they're just going to be, nope, we're not going to do anything with Silent Hill for another 20 years this time instead. Because, fuck you guys, that's why. Again! Oh my god, why does this keep happening? For fuck's sake, okay. This is the second time this has happened today. Okay, loadouts. I already know how Fate and Fortune... Oh, wow, all of them are unlocked. Okay. Well, if it's gonna let me do all of them, then... Spawns a random Fate and Fortune cards. 5 seconds. Increased damage. Last 4 bullets in the clip have increased damage. And I'm gonna go with Eagle-Eyed. Nade Party? Is that what that says? I don't know. Okay. And we're gonna choose our film, Zombies in Spaceland. Let's try again. This time,
I am Willard White.
This time I'm going local play, so that it can't. I'm going local play, so it can't do that again. Because I don't want to get disconnected a third time. Oh, come on. There we go. I have to turn the sound off because I don't want to get copywritten. So yeah. But yeah, I worry that they're gonna put all their eggs in one basket and end up, you know, shelving the series again, which would definitely suck. I'm gonna get some up and Adams. Screw it. Because like two franchises I love are already being shelved by Konami, and that just, well, one recently was unshelved, but have been shelved for a while by Konami. So it worries me, you know, because Silent Hill is only just now finally having its well-deserved return, and they're just doing nothing with Castlevania. They're doing well. Let me rephrase. They're not doing nothing with Castlevania. They are doing stuff. Let me check my battery real quick. They are doing stuff with Castlevania. You know, with the anime. They finished the anime. They're doing season 4, I think, of Nocturne. So it's not like they're just like completely leaving the IP dormant. But it does worry me that, you know, if Silent Hill Townfall or F fail, then we're gonna have, you know, both, you know, Castlevania and Silent Hill shelved, you know, and that would suck a lot, because we're finally getting a W as Silent Hill fans, and it's about time. That's all I'm gonna say, is it's about time. But speaking of other games that, like, I know every game now is getting the remake or reboot treatment, but I think honestly, if I had to choose like 3 games to get remade, rebooted, whatever the hell, it would definitely have to be like, oh geez, Dino Crisis, because that game should have been big, because the concept alone is interesting. But Dino Crisis, Fatal Frame, and Castlevania, because Fatal Frame deserves to be, you know, a competitor. Now that Silent Hill's finally back to being like so good that it can compete with Resident Evil again, like that's a good sign that we're being like it's being considered to be like comparing it to Dead Space and Resident Evil and stuff again, which is a good sign, because that means it's back to being a series that's like considered to be like able to compete with the juggernaut again that is, you know, Resident Evil. Like Silent Hill should always be hand in hand with Resident Evil. And I think that Fatal Frame deserves to be the number 3 underdog, the one that is like, you know, everybody knows Silent Hill or Resident Evil, but if you're a little bit deeper into the genre of survival horror, then it's like, oh yeah, I know Fatal Frame, you know? I think that Fatal Frame deserves its you know, its some respect, put some spec on its name, but Fatal Frame definitely deserves its comeback, you know, remake, reboot, new game, what have you. It definitely needs and deserves the love and attention of its developers again, because it's a shame that they're just like shelving the IP. Ooh, jeez. Ooh, this is hell. Usually I'm not that bad. I promise. Okay. We're gonna play some skeet ball. Never mind. That's not. I'm embarrassing myself. Come on now. Come on. Oh, I already have the token. Revive from death. That was embarrassing. Anyway, what do you mean anyway? But I definitely think Fatal Frame deserves its time in the limelight, because it obviously, you know, it's been shelved for so long that it definitely deserves its spot. And as for Dino Crisis, Dino Crisis is such a unique concept. It deserves its, you know, its spot that it never really got. It's like sometimes, I mean, I know it was like it's really, really different and it was very ambitious, but part of me will always be like, I don't know how those games possibly failed, because like people like Jurassic Park. I'm not a fan of Jurassic Park. I don't really care much for dinosaurs and horror. I feel like it's kind of like, I understand the appeal, but I personally think it's kind of dumb. But to each their own, obviously, different strokes for different strokes and whatnot. But it's such a unique concept, and it has all the pieces to be a phenomenal and popular franchise, but just doesn't. Like, I feel like if it wasn't on PlayStation Plus and it was just a game you could just buy, I feel like it would be a lot more popular and the demand would be a lot higher for a remake. But because it's only on PlayStation Plus and you can't buy it, and it's only on fucking PlayStation, for that reason, I don't see the franchise ever being more than just that one, you know, that one franchise that was like, oh hey, remember Dino Crisis? You know, that type of thing. I think, I just think it's a shame that so many of those, like, Dino Crisis is always going to be part of that quote-unquote unholy trinity, which I'm absolutely obsessed with the unholy trinity of survival horror, which is, for those unfamiliar, it's Rule of Rose, Dino Crisis, and Haunted Grounds, which it's weird that, you know, Haunting Grounds? Is it Haunting Grounds? It's Haunting Grounds. Haunting Grounds and Dino Crisis were both made by Capcom. So it's so weird that those games didn't do good, because the combination of, you know, unique gameplay and, you know, concepts and what have you, mixed with the fact that, you know, the games were made by one of the biggest studios, it seems like Haunting Grounds, I can't speak for Rule of Rose because I'm not as familiar with Rule of Rose. Like, I know the basic story, don't really know the gameplay as much, but I just feel like Rule of Rose and... sorry, not Rule of Rose. Dino Crisis and Haunting Grounds, at very, very least, deserve, you know... Oh, I need the other souvenir coin. Deserve, you know, the spotlight. Like, I think it's weird that those games, considering they were, you know, made by Capcom, didn't do good, because it just feels like being made by Capcom during the golden age of survival horror, with unique gameplay and concepts and what have you, just feels like it should have been a recipe for success, but ended up not being. And that's so weird to me, you know? And I think that I honestly understand why, of all of them, Haunting Grounds didn't get super popular. I can... Oh, shit, I didn't mean to fall off the edge. But I can understand why Haunting Grounds didn't get super popular. And I'm sure that that probably won't change. It'll probably just always be in, like, an obscure PS2 survival horror game. But I think it's, like, a pretty big shame. I know the power's around here somewhere. But I think it's a pretty big shame that Dino Crisis is never really going to have that, like, big... Well, I wouldn't say never, but it's highly unlikely, at least, that it's ever going to have that big, you know, revival that I think the series deserves. Oh, shit. I know it's around here somewhere. You know, just... Oh, shit. I just need a few seconds of healage. There we go. I'm trying to figure out where this power switch is. I know it's around here somewhere, I just don't exactly remember where. But yeah, I think Dino Crisis definitely deserves its time in the limelight. It's like its remake. At very least, the first one. A lot of people say that Regina's outfit would not fly today, but I'm also like, but I don't personally see why not. I don't, like... A lot of people are like, oh, well, you know, it you know, it brings attention to certain areas of her body and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's your fault for looking there, brother, man. Like, I don't really see an issue with it, because it's not like Regina's outfit was sexual. Like, if you're personally taking it that kind of way, then that's on you. Like, that's not a problem with the design. She looks like a woman in a gray and black, you know, whatever tactical, whatever suit you call Regina from Dino Crisis' outfit, you know? So, if that's what you're thinking about, good on you. I'm not judging. Shit. You do you horny bastard. But, you know, if you're saying that's the problem with the design, and not, you know, just admitting, like, I am horny, ooga booga, then, you know, that's, like, to claim that's a problem with the design is funny. So I don't really think it's necessarily, like, I think of all the things that people say, like, oh, that's the reason Dino Crisis doesn't get a remake or blah, blah, blah. I think Regina's outfit is the least of the problems with Dino Crisis. I think it's more just, how the hell do you make dinosaurs work in a closed quarter setting, you know? But, I don't know, I'm not... Oh, motherfucker! I'm not motherfucker, apparently. I promise I'm not this bad, it's just... I'm not focused. I'm just kind of playing the game. I promise this next round will be better. Nobody's even here anyway. I'm just yapping, but, you know, I know that, you know, I'll do better next game. I just need to pay better attention. Whatever. But I'm just here to just kind of talk, have a good time. You know, if people watch, they watch. If they don't, they don't. I don't really care, you know? This is just about me chilling, having a good time. So yeah, I don't know. I think that, you know, Dino Crisis does deserve its remake. I'm not Capcom. I don't know the difficulties or non-difficulties of making a Dino Crisis game. or even remakes for that matter. So I'm not going to claim that I do, because I've never developed a game in my goddamn life unless you count Roblox when I was a kid. So, I don't know. Point is, Dino Crisis is cool. It deserves a remake. Probably won't happen, though. But I find myself really interested in, you know, obscure PlayStation survival horror games, like especially from the PS2 era, because that was when the genre was at its like peak with games like Silent Hill and Fatal Frame and, you know, and Resident Evil and whatnot. So it led to a lot of like, especially with, you know, Capcom just going like all in on survival horror. And I think it's sick, but it's such a shame that due to oversaturation, the genre, just a lot of the cool games just kind of didn't really pan out. But I think that if we just took simple concepts, we need some historical, like, I think what they need to do is make some, like, survival horror games that are historical fiction. Think things like Amnesia with its gothic horror setting and lack of guns and what have you. That is cool as shit. Like, I think if somebody wanted to make a cool survival horror game... Oh, shit. Camera's shifting. Whoops. Let me just... If somebody wanted to make a cool survival horror game that's, like, unique, and feel free to steal this, you know, give me credit, give me money, send me royalties. But all jokes aside, if you, like, steal this if you wanna. If somebody ever watches this in the future and is like, hey, that guy was on to something. Then they need to make some, like, survival horror games with, like, gray aliens, you know, the whole take me to your leader type alien, and vampires and werewolves and you know, like maybe a survival horror game where you're going up against like Universal monsters type shit, and like a pirate survival horror game, or a Egyptian or Spartan survival horror game or something like that. Like, could you imagine like a survival horror game based on like the Greek mythology underworld of Tartarus? Like, that would be so sick. With like fighting, like, I forget what they're called, but the like I said, I really forget what they're called, but there's a type of undead warrior whose soul is like pledged to Ares, I believe. Trick shot. Which could act as your kind of zombie basic enemy stand-in type thing. And you know, Tartarus as a location would really work well in a horror game. Like, could you imagine like a tense, like close quarters combat type survival horror game with like emphasis on like stealth, and instead of a gun you had like a bow and arrow, and you had, you know, like a spear and stuff, and I don't know. I think some like historical survival horror games would be like really cool, but nobody's ever gonna do that because, you know, a lot of the genre is kind of defined by me have gun, ooga booga. What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm talking so much I'm not even. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. I'm embarrassing myself. I look like such a noob right now. It's like I have no problem surviving when I'm playing by myself. Shut up. I mean, like, I think Call of Duty Zombies... Oh wow, this camera's shaking bad. I think Call of Duty Zombies really shows how well a historical fiction... Hey, hell yeah, Poindexter! A historical fiction horror setting can work. But I think translating that into survival horror would be cool, because I love survival horror. I actually just got this one game a little bit ago. It's called Alyssa. It's a survival horror game that's kind of in like an Alice in Wonderland type environment, and it's very like Victorian Gothic horror type shit, but it's like made in like a PS2 style, or I think it was more like PS1 style. I forgot Poindexter has a bitch slap. That's so funny. And it looks like a sick game. I can't wait to play it. I've got a lot of games in my backlog right now, though. Like right now I'm playing Half-Life, the first one from 1996. I've also got Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. I've got all the Bioshock games because I got them for $9.99. I also got Alyssa, and did I get anything else recently? I don't think I did. Oh yeah, I got Half-Life 2 for free because the 20th anniversary on Steam Deck. I'm telling you, I love the deck, so get yourself a deck, dude. I'm telling you. They're around the same price, and they can play, like, PlayStation, Xbox, Steam games. Like, I'm telling you, like, deck is awesome. I love deck. Like, it's... I have a PlayStation, an Xbox, and a Steam Deck, so I kind of have the best of both worlds in the sense that I have a little bit of everything. I don't have a lot of games on deck, but I do have some of the classics. I got Half-Life 1 and 2. I've got Left 4 Dead 2, which also has a kind of has Left 4 Dead 1 built in. I've got Team Fortress 2. I have no interest in getting Dota or CS:GO or anything like that. Yeah, that's basically all of the Valve games I'm interested in owning. But Valve was the GOAT. I used to love Left 4 Dead when I was a kid. Not saying I don't now. I still love Left 4 Dead. I do play it from time to time. But I used to love that a lot when I was a little kid. I used to play, when I was like 8 or whatever, I used to play Left 4 Dead 2 with my friends all the time. We'd come home from school, play some Left 4 Dead or Minecraft or some Call of Duty, but we were never really big on Call of Duty Zombies though, for some reason. Like, we loved zombies and shit. We never played Call of Duty Zombies. We were always multiplayer, like me and my friends when I was little. Which is funny to me, because Left 4 Dead was always one of our favorite games to play when I was a kid. But I think that's why we never really played zombies, because, like, we already kind of had the zombie game. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, Call of Duty Zombies is one of those games where it's like, yeah, you should work together, but you don't have to. Like, everybody can kind of do their own thing if they really wanted. But Left 4 Dead, because of the many special infected, it's kind of like you always have to be a team. Kind of always have to be working together. Hence the, co-op shooter. But because of this heavy emphasis on teamwork, it meant that you couldn't, like, if you were playing with a friend, you weren't going to be going off and doing your own thing. You were going to be, sticking close by. Because what if they get pinned down by a charger or a tank, or I almost called him a heavy weapons guy. Yeah, they're gonna get pinned down by a heavy weapons guy. He's gonna be A-posing at them and going, Putis, Putis, Putis. But what if they get pinned down by a tank, or a charger, or a spitter, or a jockey, or a smoker, And that's part of the reason that I loved Left 4 Dead so much. Because it didn't ever feel like anybody could really play as, like, their own thing. Like, not saying that that's, like, no shade to Call of Duty Zombies. It's one of my favorite, things to play. But with Call of Duty Zombies, like I said, you can all do your own thing. So you're more like your own individual smaller machines, as opposed to all being part of the same machine that keeps it running, if that makes sense. Because you all have your parts to play, you all have your roles, you all have your things you gotta do when you're playing Left 4 Dead, because all it takes is that one time somebody's unattended when there's like a tank or a charger, and then you just lost a teammate. You won't get to see them till the next area. So it's, plus the whole giving each other healing items and whatnot, it really does kind of solidify that you are a team. You're not meant to run off and do this or that. You are a team, and you need to play like one. And I always loved that. Like, it was always, like, so funny whenever you'd have to, like, fight your teammates on, like, whether or not you were going to take the pain pills and stuff like that, where it was like, you want them to have them, they want you to have them, you need them, but you don't want to take them, because what if they need them? You get the point. I'm looking for the portal now. And for that reason, I always loved Left 4 Dead. I always will. So I will give it credit, though. Playing Left 4 Dead now, as an adult, maybe I did die just as much when I was a kid. I don't know. I probably did. But playing Left 4 Dead now as an adult is significantly harder than I remember it being. But that could be because I'm playing with 3 questionable bots rather than 3 good, solid teammates, you know? Plus, they would also let me know whenever there was, like, ammo or anything, you know? And even if you don't, I mean, they do, oh, Neil's head. They do, it's not like they don't announce that shit when they're like, pills here, ammo here, you know, shit like that. But it's still not, like, it's not the same as, like, the way an AI plays on Left 4 Dead versus the way a player plays are 2 vastly different things. And you're going to see that reflected, obviously. What are you doing? What? What the fuck? Thanks for the tickets, Neil. Do not go into last stand. What the hell does that even mean? You're a pleb, Neil. I have no idea what that means. Okay, I'm just gonna have to use this. It's probably a waste of it, but I don't have any ammo, so that's got some kick to it. I mean, I know obviously it's a fucking wonder weapon. It's gonna have some kick to it, but you know, I wasn't expecting that much kick to it. But yeah, Left 4 Dead's questionable AI as well. Funny and questionable. Take them some Texas. Why not? Oof. You know what? I'm gonna train them a bit. That's what I'm gonna do. But I definitely do find that Left 4 Dead's still a lot of fun if, you know, if you're just trying to chill, play a cool zombie game. Not saying like Call of Duty Zombies isn't that too, because it absolutely is just like chill, fun zombies, depending on which one you're playing. But Left 4 Dead definitely is that, like, you're just chilling, having a good time. Like, if you play Left 4 Dead with a friend, I promise you, you will not be bored. There's always something going on. That's part of what I always loved about Call of Duty Zombies, though, is that, like, I love Special Infected. Call of Duty Zombies got some of the coolest Special Infected, and they have the added benefit of being sci-fi Special Infected. So, like, Brutus is sick. I always love Brutus. He's always gonna be my favorite Special Infected. We'll just call them for ease of Call of Duty Zombies. But my favorite Special Infected of Left 4 Dead, I think, is, I hate to be basic, but I gotta go with the tank. Like, I like actually, I think maybe it's gotta be either the tanks or the Chargers. I can't really decide which one, but I really like the Chargers. Like, the Chargers are just so sick for design and the way they play. Like, tanks really give that, like, feeling of horror, of that, like, oh shit moment. Like, everybody here is kind of fucked. But, and this is a big but, is that, the tanks are kind of like, sorry, I don't know why I'm coughing. I'm sure this is an Easter egg step, but I don't really care. But the tanks are kind of like massive upper body, low shit. God, no, damn it! Clown round, and I wasn't ready. Fuck! Okay. I look like such a fucking noob. Okay, so I do definitely need a gun. That's out of the question. I need to buy a gun. Let me just check my battery. Oh shit. Okay, we're good. Okay. Anyhow, anywho's and what's it. So this one was pretty good off the bat, so I'm gonna buy the Hailstorm, and then when I get some points, get some power on, I'll buy the other, I'll buy that other, SMG or whatever the hell that thing is. Pardon our space dust. Okay. But, yeah, I like the design of the Chargers more than I like the tanks. The tanks are definitely sick. I think funnily enough, I really like the design of, people call it the Tinky Tank in Slendy Tubbies, because it's you know, Tinky Winky, the purple Teletubby, just like slapped onto, just slapped over, like reskinned of the Left 4 Dead tank. But like, I kind of love that. Like, it kind of adds to the charm of Slendytubbies, the fact that almost all of the Slendytubbies, like all these years, I thought they had badass designs. I'm like, wow, they had some of the best monster design I've ever seen in any game ever. Until I watched a video recently and it was like pointed out that like all of them are reskinned of other characters, like monsters in survival horror. And I'm like, yeah, that would explain it. Like the fact that Tinky Tank is just the tank from Left 4 Dead, and Necromorph Poe as well, a fucking necromorph from Dead Space. Sea Monster Dipsy is just a regenerator from Resident Evil 4. And Twitcher Lala is just, it's a Twitcher from Half-Life or Afraid of... I don't remember if it's Afraid of Monsters or Half-Life, because I know Afraid of Monsters is a Half-Life mod. So I don't know, because I'm only just now playing Half-Life for the first time. The Twitchers could be a Half-Life monster. I don't know. I only know them from Afraid of Monsters, because I'm a big fan of what do you mean Maximum? Oh, because I have to pick it up with this one. Okay. Okay. But I know that Lala is just a reskinned Twitcher, and just like reskinning them to fit within the Slendytubbies universe, and I love it. I love it. Even their original, like, quote unquote special infected are still like so sick. Like all of the newborns. Pardon me. All of the newborns in Slendytubbies are definitely like, they've all got like really sick designs, you know. It's funny how that series was just like originally like a Slender the Arrival parody, and made it like got to the point within the third game that it became its own like standalone like serious game, and it was a surprisingly good story too. I think that's hilarious. Like, I love that. Like, Slendytubbies 3 story is one of my favorite like story modes within, you know, the indie horror space, just because it's like, it's so like, it takes a concept that shouldn't be taking itself seriously, takes itself seriously, and does a banging job at it. Oh shit, let me read chat real quick. I just saw that. Hold on. Do you think Simon would be so I'm gonna drop a hot take right now, and I'm gonna say no, because Andreas, the creator, said he canonically listens to DSBM, which is Depressive Suicidal Black Metal. So I would say he'd probably listen to stuff more akin to Tomorrow Will Not Come, which is a DSBM band, stuff like that. Like, the thing is, the soundtrack of Cry of Fear is basically just DSBM without, you know, the screaming and whatnot. So you can kind of take the soundtrack of Cry of Fear as a kind of index of like the kind of stuff that like Simon would listen to. Kind of like take for example Silent Hill 3, End of Small Sanctuary. End of Small Sanctuary, given that Silent Hill 3 came out in 2003, End of Small Sanctuary having that more chill, like laid back, alternative rock sound kind of fits with the design of Heather Mason as a character, and, you know, her age and the time that she's currently growing up in Silent Hill 3. So the fact that she's a 17-year-old girl in 2003, End of Small Sanctuary sounds exactly like something she would listen to. So Cry of Fear soundtrack is the perfect index of, like, Simon would listen to this. Let me just move this a little teeny tiny bit. Okay, I've never tried this gun, but, you know, I'm just gonna stick with what's safe. I know, like, this gun over here, I know it's good when it's packed, so overall, I'm just gonna stick with this because I know it's good. You know what, screw it, I'll get the other gun, too, so that I'm prepared for the rest of the map, because I'm not gonna be able to pack for a little bit. Let's see how this is. Oh, it's a shotgun. Bonk, bonk. I love shotguns. That's great. Shotguns and high round always do very good. So, bonk. Okay. I'm gonna have to refill Fate and Fortune a little bit, but not right now, because I still got like most of a Fate and Fortune deck left. Oh, shit! I misread that. I thought it was just gives me 300 points at random. Let me just read that real quick. How would you think a Cry of Fear 2 would work story-wise? Okay. So, I don't know that there necessarily needs to be a second Cry of Fear. I think personally, I think if they were going to do a second Cry of Fear, it would probably be more of the same, in the sense that it would probably just be more of I feel like it would be a lot more focused on Simon's time in the mental hospital, if we're going with that ending. And it would probably reflect, I would imagine it would be a lot more Silent Hill than it already was, because, he would have been in a mental hospital. He'd probably have some kind of nurse monster, some kind of, more emphasis on doctors and nurses and whatnot within his monster design. But I think, me personally at least, I'm more interested in seeing interconnected games by Team Psych Scholar rather than a second Cry of Fear, because I think much like Afraid of Monsters, Cry of Fear did what it needed to with the time it had and was satisfying. I don't think that it really needs to have a sequel per se, but I would definitely like to see them do some kind of thing like they did with Afraid of Monsters, which is kind of have him cameo or be part of a implied shared universe as Afraid of Monsters, but with Cry of Fear. I would love to see Cry of Fear have its a game share a universe with Simon. Maybe there's a few interconnected characters like Dr. Purnell or whatnot. Maybe we get to see Sophie again or something like that. I don't know. I think it would definitely be a lot cooler, in my opinion, to see a game that's its own standalone thing like Cry of Fear and Afraid of Monsters were, just more so with a very obvious... Oh, wait, I gotta do the portal, right. Very obvious universe connected of, concussion grenades, of, sharing a universe with Afraid of Monsters and Cry of Fear. What about you, though? What kind of thing do you think would be cool to see from a Cry of Fear sequel if they made one? Because I honestly just feel like Cry of Fear is the kind of game that I could not imagine having a sequel, but that's just me. Oof. Get away from me. Oh, bonk you on the head. Go away. Okay, that's 2 of them done. So I did this one over here. Did I do this one? I think I did. Yeah, the power's on over here, but is it on for that side of the park as well? I gotta check. It is. So that's done. The other one's done. So I need to do up front. And somewhere else. I don't know where else I need to do. I can't think of it right now. Give me. What is that? Boombox. Okay, I got the boombox. Cool. Okay, let me read this real quick. They could pull. Oh, that would be cool. I didn't know you were a fan of Alan. Well, I mean, I guess I've only. But that's so sick. I love Alan Wake so much. It's such a cool game franchise. It's just, I love Alan Wake. I think it's definitely always going to be in my top 10 favorite games. But which one was your favorite Alan Wake game? 1, 2, or American Nightmare? I really liked 2, obviously, because I think it was the best mechanically. Underrated because of the fact that it's just the format of the game is really weird, and I love I love that they went with a narration type thing, and the way the narrator sounds, because it reminds me of that Adult Swim show Squidbillies, which I always loved watching ever since I was a kid. But funny you mentioned Alan Wake, because on Dead by Daylight, they just added his Mr. Scratch cosmetic to the store and that's the first time it's been available since the Rift, which is crazy. And so I just got that earlier. I haven't used it yet. because I was working on scheduling content, but that's definitely sick. Like, I had to get it. I ended up getting the Mr. Scratch cosmetic. I should have reloaded. Whoops. I got the Mr. Scratch cosmetic, and it was definitely sick. I really like it. It's really, really cool. I think Alan Wake has some of the best cosmetics in the game. Like, his are obviously, it's hard to mess up a licensed character's cosmetics, but they did not, how do I put this? They definitely were not skimpy on Alan's cosmetics. Like, yes, they could have added more. I'm not denying they could have added more. But I think that they did good with what they added. Like, yes, they could have added more, but I'm perfectly happy with what we got. I'll check chat in just a second. I'm trying to get rid of this horde. The only thing I'm a little disappointed with DVD's Alan Wake chapter is just the fact that we got Alan Wake, Rose Marigold, and Saga Anderson, which is definitely cool. But the fact that we didn't get the Dark Place as a map, or a cultist as a killer, or like, it had the makings of a full chapter, but instead we only got Alan, which I'm not complaining. I'd rather Alan be in the game than nothing from Alan Wake, but it is kind of a shame that that's all we got. Which they did say recently that they're making a Trickster map, which does prove that they can go back and revisit old chapters. Where the hell is this power switch? I know I just saw it earlier when I was playing, but I think that does show that they can revisit chapters, and who knows, we might get that eventually. But the fact that we don't already have an Alan Wake chapter makes me think that we might not get one, and that sucks. But plus there's like a lot of like legendaries they could do as well, with like Alex Casey and Max Payne and just the overall Remedyverse. Imagine a Cry of Fear rift. Dude, right? Like, if they did like a whole, like, I would honestly, if I had to choose, right, I think that a tome would be killer. Like, I don't even care if they gave us a rift. I think a tome would honestly just be like the coolest. Because, like, I think that Simon would be one of the coolest characters to adapt. I just saw this damn power. Where's the switch at? But he would be one of the coolest characters, like, emotion-wise, because he would be given use of his legs again just to run from killers. Like, that would add so much emotion for the entity to feed on, and I think it would just be so cool. It would definitely be so sick. Okay, seriously, where the hell is this power switch? I know... There it is. I was gonna say, I know it's around here somewhere. You guys are just watching... You're just watching me fumble around looking for it. But yeah, I think that, like, he would be one of the easiest characters to make money off of, too, because they just have to add Sophie, David, which I feel like David probably wouldn't make sense because of Valve has a licensing agreement where they can't charge money for characters, and because Cry of Fear is a standalone game, oh shit, I didn't even do the Portal. I'm such a goober. And Afraid of Monsters is still a Half-Life mod. It probably wouldn't make sense, like, licensing-wise, because they wouldn't be able to charge for David, like, money-wise, but, like, they could make so much money off of Simon from, like, charging, like, $400, like, not dollars, sorry, 400 Auric cells, which is $5 worth of Auric cells for, like, each hoodie, and then, you know, the entire outfit of the Black Metal Simon and his, what the hell? And his Hello Kitty outfit. They would make so much money off of Simon, it would be ridiculous. It would be great. They would make so much money off of just me alone. I would buy, like, every last one of Simon's cosmetics. Okay, where's this other power switch? It's like, I feel like I did this the other day, so it's like it's in my mind somewhere. I just gotta poke and prod around in my idiot brain, and it'll come to me eventually. But what kind of killer do you think would be good to come in with Simon if he was added to the game? Because personally, if I could choose one character. Oh, I remember. It's right. It's through here, through the apartment. What? No, it's through the arcade. But if I could choose one, regardless of whether or not it would be the best choice, I would personally choose the SAR, the first boss you fight that cuts his own head off. And then, but if I had to choose based on what makes the most sense, it would be, obviously Book Simon. But if I had to choose based on personal preference, it would be the SAR or Mace. But I think you could easily make a case for you could easily make a case for the Saw Runner as well. But Saw Runner, I feel like doesn't. I don't know why, but Saw Runner, based on the looks of Saw Runner, just doesn't. I don't really see how they could make Saw Runner work and not feel like Bubba or Billy. Let me just check chat real quick. Okay, cool. Ooh, I almost got smacked up. Okay, I just need to get enough points to pack now. I don't want to die, so I'm going to set down the boombox, even though it's probably a waste of the boombox. So that clears that path, so I can go get Up and Adams, which is this game's quick revive. Ooh, no, thank you. Kaboom, I guess. Now I'm gonna go and get Up and Adams. I'm not melee killing shit. Fuck you. What makes you think I have melee capabilities right now? Alright, we got some Up and Adams. I love that, it kind of fits the, time period aesthetics of, 80s, 70s, 90s, what have you. Oh, never mind. I was just saying I'm not doing that, and now I'm like, yep. Bonk. But I really like the fact that, the perks are, candies and stuff. I don't know why, it's very cool. What was I saying? Something about Cry of Fear, I don't remember. Where's Neil at? Neil, please! I need your help! Thank you, give me my reward, please. What's my reward? Okay, whatever. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to pack in a minute. You know what? Actually, let me go get I don't remember what bomb stoppers are. Here, let me read chat and then I'll go back to yapping. So apparently, I look identical to Simon. That's funny. I feel like, to be fair, right? Most Cry of Fear fans dress like Simon, so it doesn't really help our case. I'm guilty of this. I dress like... I wear the same thing every day, which is I either wear straight up Simon's outfit with the bag and the jacket and the whole and the gloves and the whole shebang, or I wear James Sunderland's jacket. It was called in Infinite Warfare. It's so weird how a game like Infinite Warfare can be dog shit in the sense of its multiplayer isn't good, but tough enough. Okay, tough enough. Okay. But its zombies is incredible and one of the best zombies we've gotten. Oh, I thought this was a shotgun. This is a rifle. What the fuck? Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna use some concussives. Bonk, 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 bonk. Take that. Eagle-eyed. I'm gonna go with Nade Party. That'll let me get some nades, nades. Ooh, Jesus! I weren't expecting you. Yep. In case anybody ever comes to the channel, it's oh, how's his grammar? I want you guys to lie and say it's good. Hell, I don't remember. I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. I yap so much I can't even remember what I'm talking about half the time. Oh, hey, I have 90 tickets. Jesus, you need 300 tickets for that? Screw that. Yikes. Let me just take another gander at chat. Okay. The chat is like sideways, and I'm not sideways, so it's screwing me up just a tiny bit. But 'tis my burden to bear. I'm the one that set the camera up. Get trained. Oh, Jesus. You're not taking me down. Not yet. I'm not ready for that. I think one of my most, believe it or not, one of my most wanted chapters for Dead by Daylight actually is Call of Duty Zombies. I love Call of Duty Zombies. That's why I wanted to stream it today. I actually used to stream almost every day for months on end, like 2 months ago, which is when I stopped. But I actually started to kind of get burnt out on it. Like, my numbers when I was streaming were really good. Like, people were, like, I had some regulars coming in. They were enjoying the streams and whatnot. But I just ended up getting burnt out because I started to feel like I had to do it. So, kind of stopped. But I think I'm going to start doing this, like, whenever I feel like it. Most likely just, like, once a week for a few hours. Let me check my battery on my phone real quick. And check chat. Speaking of. Okay. We're good for now. Let me read chat. Some people. Straight. Oh, that does sound kind of weird. What the hell? But yeah, I think that, like, of all the things that could potentially get, like, a tome, I think that, like, Call of Duty Zombies has the most potential. Like, it depends on what zombies they go with, obviously. Like, not all the lore is so deep. But the fact that they could do all the set crews, like, they'd make so much money off of, like, legendaries and stuff. Like, having, like, Victus and Primus and Ultimus and the Terminus crew, the Mob of the Dead crew, Chaos, Infinite Warfare crew. Like, they have so much potential for making money off of legendaries, especially the fact that, like, in all fairness, right, Marlton from Victus, yeah, I knew I was going down there. I'll have to buy bomb stoppers again then. But Marlton from Victus already looks like Dwight, so that's, like, so easy right there. I'm gonna have to go get bomb stoppers again. I mean, not bomb stoppers, Up and Atom, I think. Is that what it's called? Something like that. I think it is called, like, Up and Atoms. Haha! I was right. Look at me. But I still don't have ammo. Oh, shit. Let me just read that. Dude, right? Like, I came up with some perks for Dexter a long time ago. Because, I mean, if you, like, went to the playlist on my page, because I have a playlist where I put all my Dead by Daylight chapters, it'll probably say that it was, like, more recent, like, it was, like, a month or two ago, but I actually filmed it, like, 4 or 5 months ago. But I actually came up with some perks for Dexter I thought were, like, sick, which is, like, have him be, like, kind of, because he's, like, forensics, if I'm remembering correctly, he's, like, a forensics guy. And I was thinking, like, he could have perks that, like, you know how, like, Chucky's Scamper, you can, like, see his footsteps if he's, like, above a certain, like, you know, whatever. I was thinking he could have a thing where he could, like, show his whole, like, everybody on the team, the footsteps of the killer, so it's not, like, super strong. Like, it's not, like, aura reading strong, but it's, like, strong enough to say that it's worth using. And maybe he could set, like, my other perk I had an idea for was that he could set, like, within doorways, he could set up, like, tripwires that when a killer walks through, reveals the aura of the killer to the entire team for, like, 5 seconds. And then the other perk I came up with was, shit, what was it? I don't even think I remember anymore. It was something. But I don't know, I think it'd be cool to see his lore reflected within perks, especially because I'm a very big fan of non-passive perks. You know, perks you have to do things to obtain. So I think it'd definitely be really sick to see, you know, a perk like, you know, the tripwire perk that I suggested, because it's something that's not super strong, but it's fun. It takes shit. Apparently it takes all shit, but it takes setting up. It has a certain requirement that you have to do to get it, and then it's like worth using once it's set up, you know? So it's like something non-passive that would be fun to use, because I love perks like Chemtrap, Last Mine, Head On, things like that, where it's like you're using a perk that's not just something like, say, like Leader or something, where it's like you don't have to do anything, it just kind of is there, you know? But that's just me personally. Because I'd rather have me personally, I'm the kind of person that I would rather have a fun perk than a meta perk. You know, I'd rather have a perk that's fun and easy to use than a perk that's, you know, maybe hard or, you know, too easy, but with no skill ceiling. Ooh, you guys are screwing me up. Come on. But they would make so much money off of Dexter though, because they could charge for like Dokes as a legendary. They could make I'm not super familiar with Dexter because I've only seen so much of it, but they could have Dokes as a legendary and some like interconnected dialogue like the like surprise motherfucker, or the I can't think of any other line. Like it's like all my Dexter knowledge is just like gone right now. You know, apart from Brutus from Mob of the Dead, this is actually one of the zombies right here, the Brute, that I really want in Dead by Daylight. I forgot to grab I forgot to grab Up and Adams. Okay, we're good. Whew. Sheesh, that was rough. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to buy Up and Adams in a minute. These damn bullet sponges. These zombies have officially reached bullet sponge status. Well, I mean, they were already bullet sponges, but oh shit. But they were already kind of there. Like, they're already bullet sponges in this game, but like that, I can feel that big motherfucker stomping behind me, and I don't like it. But that really is making it worse. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna reload here. Try to get a kill. Okay. Oh, I'm getting 100. Oh, I'm getting 100 points per shot. Oh, okay. So this is one of those games where you get like 10 points per shot. I thought it was. I don't know why, but I got confused with Black Ops 6 and thought this was one of those games. Let me read your chat real quick. Honestly, I kind of agree. Like, there are, like, don't get me wrong, there are fan movies of Cry of Fear on, like, YouTube and stuff, which obviously I'm aware that's not, like, the same with what you're saying, but, like, obviously I know you're saying, like, with an actual, like, budget and shit. But I think that Cry of Fear, honestly, could be, like, a full-length indie movie if people just saw the potential, because Simon's writing is incredibly human, and that might be hard to come across in a film without it being cliche in the sense of, could a director do it justice? But I think under the right director, it could be phenomenal. Now, I'm going to be a bit, like, delusional here. Like, obviously, I know damn well... Oh, that's cool. But I know damn well this would never happen because it's a small indie game. It doesn't have that kind of following. But... Ooh, shit. But I would... Like, if I could choose one director, doesn't matter about how big Cry of Fear is or not, if I could choose one director to direct a Cry of Fear movie based on its, like, dark atmosphere and tone, I would choose Tim Burton. Because I think, well, obviously he's, like, one of my favorite directors, but I think Tim Burton 100% could do and cover another horror movie, because he obviously hasn't made a horror movie since Sweeney Todd, I think. Has he made a horror movie since then? I don't know if he has or hasn't. Oh, I can go pack now. But I don't know if he has or hasn't made a horror movie since Sweeney Todd, but I'm pretty sure he hasn't. Gimme. Yoink! I love the Pack-a-Punch camo on this. Okay. Isn't that from Chaos? I don't remember. Your weapon is fully upgraded. I can't afford that, and I don't want to anyway. So we're gonna go back into the thing. I'm gonna check chat again. I'm pretty sure that's yep, the same one from before. But what about you? What kind of director do you think would make like a good movie or miniseries or what have you? Because obviously I'm not really a TV show fan. I don't like TV shows apart from like anime. So I'm not like a TV show kind of person. So I would prefer Cry of Fear be like a movie. But I'm not saying it wouldn't make a good movie. Fuck, brute. Get your laser shooting ass out of here, bro. Oof. I make so many sounds when I play this game while I'm like talking that it, like you'd almost think I was the one being smacked up by zombies. Let me read that real quick. I would pick Wes Craven. Definitely, rest in peace to Wes Craven. I don't know if you're like into those sort of games, but I was thinking about streaming it soon. But I don't know if you're like into those sort of games, but because you did mention that you're a fan of Wes Craven, but they just added Ghostface to Mortal Kombat. I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan. But they just added Ghostface to Mortal Kombat, and I think it's so sick. He's Billy Loomis, so that's so cool, dude. Like, I think the only thing about him that hasn't been cool so far is the fact that he threatened to carve a dude's mustache off, which, how the hell do you even do that? Like, I think my favorite interaction so far with Ghosty, has been one that interaction he has with Omni-Man, where he's like, what's your favorite scary movie? And Omni-Man goes, fuck movies. A good book is always better. It's like, what a dad response. That dude is such a dad. I love Omni-Man. I actually have the Invincible comic book. I don't have all of them, but I have the Happy Days comic book. But yeah, rest in peace to the goat Wes Craven. I'm not really a Nightmare on Elm Street fan, but I'm a big fan of Scream. Typically, I'm not really into slasher movies anymore, but I definitely still do really enjoy Scream. But that's just because I'm more of a fan of like psychological horror. Like, I really like Ringu, and I like The Grudge, and I like the Silent Hill movies. You know, those sort of things. Oh shit! Go away. I've had enough of you. Oh shit! He's running at me. I haven't played Spaceland in over 8 years. Well, at least not to like this round. I didn't know they did that. Shit! He's fucking running at me. Go away. I'm closed for business. Taking a break. I'm off duty. Go away. Is he still like barreling up here? I bet he is. Yep. Look at that. Oh, I don't have any ammo in this. Shit. Of course he is. Okay. I need to go loop back around. This is why I always buy this gun. Because oh shit. I know where the ammo is. I know where I can get ammo. So let's loop back around. Jesus, I can't run right now. We're gonna loop back around over here and pick up some ammunition. Off this bench right here. Oh my god. It costs more money because it's packed. Right? Absolute shite. Okay. Ooh. Okay, what am I gonna do? Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy the Hailstorm. Is he? Yeah, there he is. Okay, I'm gonna buy the Hailstorm, which I already did. Then I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to loop around to the area where I can get Tough Enough. And I'm gonna go get Tough Enough. Well, did I narrate everything? Let me reread that real quick. I mean, reread. Good. Honestly, I kind of agree. Like, I think that he, like, depending on your ending, he could be a good Ghostface. Like, which one was your favorite Ghostface? Like, of like all the Scream movies, which one was your favorite? Personally, I really liked 4. Like, I think Scream 4 was my favorite, which I know is like a very unpopular opinion. I think I'm pretty sure people didn't like Scream 4. I don't remember. I don't really give a shit. Like, I'm the kind of person, I don't care if somebody's like, oh, this movie's bad, this movie's good. I just like the damn movie, you know? Oh shit. I don't even know why, I know why I do it, but I'm not even scared of this motherfucker. I know, I was about to say, I don't even know why I'm, acting like I am, and it's for comedic effect. Right now I'm trying to be entertaining. So obviously I'm being, over the top-ish, because I'm trying to be entertaining. Trick shot! And it didn't work. Okay, let's try this again. Trick shot! Did it work? It did. Oh shit. Go away. Do the roar. Go away. No one's home. No. Just flat out plainly saying no. Damn, the devil in the bottom looks pissed now. He looks like he is not happy I just used all my fate and fortune cards. Okay. I'm running low on ammo again. Come on, dude. You gotta die soon. But yeah, I know why I'm doing all that. It's for comedic effect, but it's still, funny to me. I don't know. Okay. Dude, how are you not dead yet? What do you have, fucking Superman skin? Damn. And I'm out of ammunition again. Trick shot. Trick shot. Trick shot. Shit, that one hit me. Trick shot. Is he dead? No, nope, he's not. He's still barreling after me. Do I take the? I'm not gonna take the risk. I want to bitch slap him because I know I. Oh, let me check. So, do you think? I don't know why, but I always got due to the fact that we hear nothing about Simon's dad, I always got the impression that he just had an absentee father. Like, maybe his father just wasn't really ever present, like he was born and his father just wasn't there. That was always the impression I got, but that's just my headcanon. What about you? What do you think? Dude, you're still coming? Are you the last zombie? Is that what's going on? I say as I get bitch smacked. Okay. Alright. I've had enough of every last one of you motherfuckers. I can't afford shit anymore. I'm just gonna get the grand. Fuck it. Oh, of course you're here. Go away. I'm not looking to do the roar today. Go away. Are you dead yet? No, you're not. Oh my god, how many bullets are you gonna take? I mean, I know it's not packed, but oh shit! That motherfucker, he gave me a wallop. Oh shit. Shit. Well, hell. To the Afterlife Arcade with me. Am I gonna have self-revives? I mean, not self-revives. Okay, I have enough to go get... Ah, shit, I don't have enough to get tough enough. Fuck. Do you like having no points? So do I. If I had more explosive grenades, sure. But I don't, so... Finally! Big boy's dead! Max ammo! Praise the dog... Praise the dogs. Yeah, do that. Let's just praise the dog. Oh, for fuck's sake! It got rid of my packed gun. That's shit. That is bullshit. That sucks. Let me check my battery real quick. That's sketch as hell. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna see if my phone will plug in. If it does, I'll stay on stream longer, but if it doesn't, it's not gonna do it, and it is what it is. Oh, shit. This damn phone is fighting me. Is it working now? Is it charging? It is. Okay. So I want to go to at least like another hour or something. So I'm gonna change the film. I know I said in my YouTube post I was gonna only play like zombies in Spaceland, but I think I'd like to try a bit of. Do I want to try Shaolin Shuffle? You know, I've played Attack of the Radioactive thing. I have not played a lot of Shaolin Shuffle, so we're gonna do Shaolin Shuffle. I'm gonna try it a little bit. Chat filter, top messages. No, I want live messaging, so anybody can text whatever they want. Okay, let's do it. Sometime in the 1970s, Beer City. This is definitely fun. I'm glad I decided to come back to doing some streams. Oh, hey, Poindexter again. All right. Okay. So let's not be a big dum-dum this time and turn on the power. The reason I say big dum-dum is because the first time I played this, I got to like round 7, and I didn't even realize the power was right in front of my face right there. That's a wall by, okay. Where are the doors at? Wait, isn't this a door right here? Oh, well, this door's already open. Okay, this is a door. Okay, let me read that real quick. I did not know that. I've actually been meaning to watch the entire remake footage, but I never did. Just because it's I feel like you'd just be getting my hopes up just because hey, look at this thing that exists that you can't have. I feel like somebody needs to just the one thing I will say is I don't understand why it never got made, because Andreas said it would be too expensive and too time consuming, which I'm not denying it probably would be very labor intensive, but I will say this doesn't make any sense. He said it would be $1 million to remake it. I'm like, no, it really wouldn't. I hate to be that guy, but he made Cry of Fear in the Half-Life engine as a teenager who didn't know how to make games and stuff. So it would be the exact same thing, except instead of making it in Half-Life 1 engine, you'd be making it in Source engine this time. So it's not like you're making the ground up a game from the ground up, or making a whole you're not making an entire you're not making a whole damn engine from the ground up. You're using a pre-existing engine like you did the first time, but this time it's what that is. Oh, never mind. It's just a piece of clothing. But this time it's Source instead of let me buy that. I want to see that. What is this? Is it good? Ooh, take it. I don't know where Pack is on this map. That's my biggest issue. Is I want to learn Shaolin Shuffle. I definitely need to learn Shaolin Shuffle because I really like Shaolin Shuffle. Jesus, I just said Shaolin Shuffle in more times in one sentence than I think anybody's ever said Shaolin Shuffle. Excusez-moi. Okay, well, there's no doors open, so I'm just going to come up here for now. Well, I know Pack's not up here, because I've checked all the rooftops. Ain't no damn Pack on the rooftops! Yeah. Pardon me and my yawning and whatnot. Where are the zombies at? Bitch. Biatch. Donkey. I think I honestly need to find some more like Half-Life 1, like horror, well, Half-Life in general horror mods, because apparently like Cry of Fear and Afraid of Monsters is just scratching the surface, and that there's more like Half-Life mods, like horror mods. I'm not denying, I can almost guarantee that. Like I pretty much already knew that, I just didn't really care. But I think maybe I should probably watch some, just because like you never know, they might be like peak. I mean, if you know, one of my favorite, if my basically my favorite game started off as a Half-Life mod, then maybe I should give the Half-Life mods a shot, you know? To be fair, Cry of Fear is tied with Snow 2 as my favorite game, like, of all time. Can't really choose one or the other. Okay, I see this door has the 4 symbols on it. I know that's of relevance. I just don't know how to set up the pack. Get dingled? What the hell is dingled? I don't think I want to get dingled. Sounds like something Diddy would say. You better get dingled, boy. You know what I mean by dingled. No, thank you. I don't think I do, and I don't think I want to know. Let me check this chat real quick. Yeah, I don't really understand it either. Like, I'm not saying this as like, I think the one that really bothers me is when they try to draw Simon like he's like a twink or something. Not saying like, that sounds like it's like, oh, I'm saying like, it sounds homophobic out of context, but I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying like, Simon's not like gay or like that body type. So when people draw him like he's like in a twink relationship with David, it's really like, what the fuck? Like, that's so weird. Like, why? What? Like, I don't understand mischaracterizing him to either be emo or a twink. Or both. They do both all the time. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, no shade to, like, you know, characters who are that, maybe. Like, I don't care if, like, a character was those two things. But he's not, so it's like, it's just a weird mischaracterization of Simon. Like, he clearly has romantic interest for Sophie in the game, so like making him like gay is like really bizarre, especially for of all people David, who in one of the endings was, and this is my headcanon, is that David was like, I know it was a joke ending because like, haha, afraid of monsters, but honestly my headcanon is that David is the one that paralyzed Simon. So, you know, kind of shipping him with the dude who paralyzed him is pretty wackadoo. But that's just my opinion. I think it's absolutely wackadoo to ship him with Davide. Knives. Hi, bud. I do not dig your haircut. Go away. Okay, I didn't see you either. I like your haircut, but you still gotta die. So I wonder how much of him I actually hit and how much of that was just hair. Listen, we respect the... Oh, I don't have the cash, the funds. Let me read that real quick. With... What the fuck? I don't understand that, but I'm not gonna pretend I understand that, but alright. I used to make this joke a lot with a friend whenever we'd play. I haven't gotten to play with her in a while, but I used to make this joke with her all the time. Where I would, because Nia in Dead by Daylight is Swedish, I'd always be like, why didn't... What that? Those are pictures of real people, what the hell? But because Nia in Dead by Daylight is also Swedish, and you have to. And one of her perks is balanced landing, which allows you to run real fast. I'm sure you already know this, but I'm saying this in case somebody watches the video back as a VOD later on and isn't familiar with Dead by Daylight. Upon falling from a great distance, you get like a speed boost from like falling from a great height. So I'm like, why didn't she's Swedish too? Why didn't she just use balanced landing? I'm not gonna claim I'm funny, but I'm not gonna claim I'm not. Listen, I don't think I'm funny in the general sense. I think I'm funny in the sense that whatever I'm saying, I find funny, or I wouldn't say it. So by default, of course, I'm gonna find me funny. My philosophy is, if you can't laugh at your own jokes, how can you expect other people to? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think you're funny before you can expect other people to think you're funny. Ooh, where are we now? The sewer, where the Rat King is. What the hell? I don't want to know what that does.
Let me go in the strip club. Come on, let me in the strip club. You're no fun.
You need the flyer to enter. Okay. Okay. There's the subway. So, y'all need a sandwich? I'll go in there. Is packed down here. The hell you mean it needs power? Oh my lord, it's one of them maps where you gotta turn on the power 5 times. Alright. I'm definitely gonna have to learn the Pack-a-Punch quest for Shaolin. Oh shit. Am I gonna die here? Nope, I'm immortal. Fuck you people. What's that? Ooh. Well, isn't that just a little bit of fun? Ah, shit. What's that? Ooh, C4. Now that is a good drop. That. Give me more of that. Ooh, cash. Come on. Give me that damn cash. James Earl Cash from fucking Manhunt or something. Oh. Okay. Dude, I just need a little bit of cash. Oh, of course, I just need like... There we go. Into the fucking... Oh, is this just the same area? I think it is. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Power. We're looking for a power switch. Power switch. Okay, power switch. Bang bangs. Oh shit, I don't need bang bangs, I need a power switch, that's what I need. Okay. But at least we know bang bangs are down here. Oof. I love that I say oof every time I get hit. Like, what are you, a Roblox character? Are you from the Roblox? I'm from the Roblox. I'm from the Rogue Blokes. Oh shit. Where are we now? Where am I? Okay. Ooh, is that cash? No, it's an ammo clip. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Niet. Ooh, bored. I want to find out. I definitely need to figure out how to do all the Shaolin Shuffle quest bullshit, because I would adore being able to use the Kung Fu kung fu moves. I want to be able to do that shit. I want the damn snake style, tiger style. I want to beat some zombies' ass, not with the power of gun, but the power of kung fu. Like, that's such a wild, like, wackadoo thing. It's like, you know, zombies, the thing known for like pack-a-punch and crazy ass fucking wonder weapons. It's like, so you're a zombies map. What do they use on your game, on your map, to beat the zombies? Fisticuffs. Pardon me, what? They beat the zombies' ass with their fucking fists. Okay. Yeah. Can just imagine how that meeting went. It's like, what's your guys's, what's the pack-a-punch, what's the wonder weapon gonna be? A sword. Okay. Well, what about the other one? Fist. Okay. Well, can you come up with some more wonder weapons? 4 different types of fist. It's like that one engineer thing from TF2 with the more gun. It's like, if that don't work, it's like, how do you stop some big mean mother hubber from tearing your structurally superbious behind a new one? And the answer to that is fists. And if that don't work, try more fists. Try more fists. That's funny. I keep thinking that's like a glowy like thing they're trying to hit me off to, but it's not. It's the Twin Towers. Bang. Yo, can we like? I know there's like a zombie invasion and shit, but can we like go warn them real quick? I don't know if we should warn them of 9/11 or Patrick Bateman, but we should warn them of something. I don't know why this map has this, but there's like a point glitch where you can just like infinitely build this barrier for points. Well, not infinitely, but you can get an ass load of points from it. I don't know why the zombies aren't spawning in, though. Like, come on, zombies, where you at? I think they're taking the day off or something. Where are the zombies? Hello, zomboids, let's go. Zombadoos. Y'all wanna come try to eat me now? I'm noticing a distinct lack of being eaten. Was this something I said? Does my brain stink? Not your cup of tea. Nail. Okay, seriously, where's this last zombie at? Come on now. Like, it was funny for the first like 5 seconds. Can they just not spawn on the roof? What the hell? They decided to stop taking a nap. What the hell? They just stop spawning once you hit the roof. Oof. Okay. I want like an oof counter for this stream. If somebody ever watches this when it's like a VOD, I want somebody to go back and just like do like a counter for every time I said oof or made some kind of verbalization that I've been hit. More oofs than oh shit. More oofs than a damn Roblox character. Yeah, that shit. That shot was fucking clean. It looked like I had an aimbot for a second. Oh, try that. And if that don't work, try more. Boom. Oh shit. I'm gonna get cornered. I feel like if I get cornered, that's my fault. I mean, partly because it is. Honestly, I'm just kind of going until I'm done with this map because, you know, I'm trying to hit 2 hours with the stream because streams usually do best when they're like an hour or 2 hours, but I'm not expecting like a whole lot from the stream, obviously. It's my first stream in 2 months. But I also don't plan on staying on here for forever or nothing. Since I can't find Pack Punch, I kind of want to do that. I want to see what happens. What the hell? That's funny. I like that. I almost don't want to kill him just because it's really funny. Oh. No, I want this available again now. It's got a flat prop. That's funny. I don't even know where Tough Enough is on this map. Thing is, this has been a pretty successful stream, like all things considered. Given that all this was necessarily, like not all this was, but all this really, like, this was just for me to just chill, play the game, shoot the shit, because I don't really have an outlet per se for like all my ramblings. So it's a nice way for me to feel like I'm talking to somebody, even though I know damn well I'm not, because I ain't got no one to talk to. So, you know, it's like it's nice because it gives me a way to kind of feel like I'm talking to somebody, even though, like I said, I'm not. So I like streaming sometimes because, you know, it's like if you are somebody who for some reason wants to listen to me ramble, then you can. But if you don't, then it's cool. Nobody's obligated to show up. Fire sale! So I don't know where any of the box locations are. I don't play Shaolin Shuffle. Not like, oh shit, I didn't want to do that. Not like I don't play Shaolin Shuffle like I don't want to, more like I just don't know the Pack-a-Punch quest, so I just don't do it. But it's been pretty successful, given that I was like not expecting like even one person to show up, and like, you know, I've gotten like a good handful of like new people, like new eyes on the channel. That's a great thing, you know? That means that this has been a successful stream. Because that's all you can really do is hope that... Alright, power switch. Is hope that, you know, through the stream, that some, you know, new eyes will reach the channel, and, you know, maybe some people consider subscribing, some people don't. It is what it is, you know? And that's really all you can hope for from a stream. And that's what's a successful stream to me, is like, even if nobody subscribed, nobody even gave a shit, you know what, that's more people who saw my channel than would have previously not seen my channel. Seriously, where is it? Seriously, can we go warn them, please? Tell Schlatt that I won't make a, I promise I will not make a, oh shit, I won't make a 9/11 joke, just, let me go warn them motherfuckers. Wow. That was the Shaolin Shuffle. I think I'm going to call it for today's stream. I will stream again soon. Promise, pinky promise, whatever the hell else. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next stream.